No, the camera's not showing up.
That's weird.
Hang on.
There we go. Hello!
Just double check it's working.
That was weird. Hello! Welcome. Welcome. Oh,
We know it's working.
good. What do I have to do here? Oh, yes, I remember. Hit it with the axe. Everyone's just hearing my awful voice repeatedly.
I've got a joke there, but
Hey, Reese!
I was going to say that's Claire's biography title. Hearing
she's
an awful voice.
She's not. The positive for her is that she's not contractually obliged to.
What am I doing? Oh yes, I'm posting on Facebook.
Oh, so that's what this is. I can destroy this now, can I? Find the binding point with L.
I don't know what happened there.
Circle. Oh wait, hang on. Circle cancelled it.
Can someone tell Simon he doesn't suit trilbies already?
Oh god, he doesn't. Does he just see what I commented?
Yeah.
Have you ever
Hang on a second.
Oh.
Yeah, you're not going to win with him on that one.
No.
You only have to win by factually. He is someone who you will win if you point out how it's factually wrong.
Elliot, do you remember Elliot and Reese brother? Do you remember I put on the chat the last picture I posted of the?
Hang on.
He was a god, but you killed him.
Indeed.
Actually, I mean, it says more about the reason why. The reason they're really shocked is the fact that it's not just they're going to live to Ragnarok. They're meant to, in the original mythology, survive Ragnarok.
Judgment.
Who else? Sorry,
Magni and Modi.
Yes,
They survive Ragnarok in the original mythology. So we kind of fuck with the myth.
Yep, the continuity. Yes, Reese, that's the guy who was wearing the trilby. How come? Can I not get this yet? No, I think I need a different power up. Special ed. Yeah, Simon's a special case.
It's an understatement.
An interesting character, we'll say.
No, yeah, except he's not. I wouldn't say, because normally when I hear someone's a character, that's just code for me for arsehole, and I wouldn't go that far with Simon. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, he's a right character. Like, you mean if I got stuck with him on a plane, I want to jab him with a knife?
What's the purpose of this little section?
Just to get back down if you come revisiting the area, because you can't
go
back
I see.
down there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
For backtracking purposes.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not a total arsehole. He can be a bit of an arsehole. So can everyone.
You know he can watch this, right?
He never does. If you are, hi Simon. He knows what I think of him.
Also, to be fair, he pointed out the fact that at least he remembered his passport every time.
Yeah. I can't argue with that.
We were here before. Which way back?
You sure you got some stuff for upgrades now?
Presumably.
Travelers. Oh, disgusting. Smelly, covered in God knows how many little beasties.
The Travellers.
Gorgeous armor.
That's kind of racist, actually, isn't it? You can't say that. Sindri.
Yes.
Bigot.
Please don't do
I
this
can
shit.
do whatever.
Please.
Leviathan Axe upgrade.
I've made the post and I've lost it. There it is.
How have you done that?
I don't know.
Very well done, Cal.
It's a sad day for your enemies.
It's a good day for me, though. So can I now equip a different ability to my axe? Oh, that's cool, I want that, but I can't get that yet.
I've forgotten some names.
Who have you tagged?
Matty, Chris, Andy.
Andy? Oh, yeah. Who else?
Adam, I need to do.
Adam,
There we go.
Jan.
I completely blanked.
Poor Fafnir.
No, Jan won't let me tag him anymore.
He won't?
Yeah, he got bored of me tagging him every week, so he blocked me for that.
Oh, valid. I think he's blocked everyone from it, in fairness. What can I throw this at? Oh, I know where I am.
You already did this. You're using the thing.
I'm now opening up the other sections, aren't I? Find the binding point. Then R2 to strike. What about these mini games, Cole? What do you think of these in the game? I think these are pretty pointless.
Don't mind them too much, but they do get a little tedious later on.
Yeah. It's not.
I will say the next game does cut down on it a bit.
Magni
Good.
didn't come back to life.
I think it's just pointless to add something like that. It reminds me of a less important lock picking in Elder Scrolls.
Yes, I did mention to Reese what we were doing because he asked me for to relay the conversation post thing.
Agree with you, Reese.
He asked me to post what I asked him, do you want me to let you know what goes on in the meeting because you're sitting this one out? And he said, yes, please do. You need the...
Can I destroy this, though?
I think
Which... Hey,
that answer your question?
indeed. Give me that. Just give me that.
You have an answer to that. Anyway, so I've posted 2 reviews this week.
Marvellous, which ones?
Hi-Fi Rush and Blanc.
Blanc. Don't know that one.
That one, the fox cub and the deer fawn that are progressing across that snowy landscape to find their families.
I've not seen anything about that game.
It's an indie game that I've been interested in. I gave it 6.8 out of 10.
Fair enough. Wow. Wait, no, not fair enough. That's not a particularly good grade. So why did you, especially for you, why did you rate it so low?
Because it's fine if you're playing co-op. If you're playing solo, it's fucking appalling.
How come?
Because okay, put it this way: if you're playing on the PlayStation, it's not got a PlayStation version. You're controlling the wolf cub. You got to control the wolf cub and the deer at the same time. There's no AI partner.
Yeah.
So what you do is you control the wolf cub using the left analog stick and the 2 triggers, and you control the deer using the right analog stick and the right 2 triggers.
Weird.
So it's. I've got the Switch Pro Controller here, so you're doing this and like that. And it's like, oh god, it's really this business.
So what about the fact that it is, 2-player though? Did you play it 2-player?
Well, I couldn't get anyone to play with me because no one else bought it.
Oh fuck!
But so I tried. I connected 2 controllers to it and tried it that way. Was a little better when I did it like that.
Yeah.
But obviously, I wasn't able to do that in portable mode.
Just missed. Carry on. Sorry.
There we go. I'll stay in place now.
Sound. So what were you saying, Carl?
Basically, it's a little better when you do it like that. In my experience, and I reckon if you did have a person to play with, it's a bit better. But my thought process is a game that forces. I don't like games that force co-op on you.
Okay.
I don't. I know it doesn't.
What about Overcooked?
But again, that doesn't force co-op. You can play that single player. Outside of like a Dragon Issue, I've been playing a fair bit of Wulong Born Dynasty. It's pretty damn good.
I've heard people say good things about it.
I played it because it was on Game Pass, so I downloaded it. Gotta say, I'm not a big fan.
Why?
It's the combat that does it for me. I can't get past the first boss.
Oh, damn. Is this a Sekiro problem?
Well, it's very Sekiro, actually, in nature. In fact, you will really like it, Ren, because it's very Sekiro.
Okay.
But I swear to God, that boss is way too difficult for the first thing you face. Because you've only like 2 air. It's very Souls-like, but it has a bit of a... Because it's made by Koei Tecmo, they try to think of that a bit of their Dynasty Warriors flashy combat in it.
Yeah.
But they have a bit of a stealth element like Sekiro.
Civ 6 comes to Game Pass, I did not know that.
Oh yeah, they announced that recently. Yeah, Civ 6 will come. It's a lot like Sekiro with a parry mechanic. Yeah, they do have a parry mechanic, and it's a bit more. They label it a bit out behind the red button on there. But the control, I think, is way too. The parrying that you do is way too sensitive because you got to sort of hold. I think it's like hold down the trigger, the analog, the left analog stick, the left analog stick, and point in the direction, and press B at the same time. It's like that's a lot of effort to do in your head. To do a parrying mechanic, and I compare it with like Hi-Fi Rush recently, which does have a very good parry mechanic, and to try and make up for the fact that it doesn't have a lock-on feature, which I agree with Elliot that it's actually the biggest weakness of Hi-Fi Rush, the fact it's a hack and slash game without a lock-on button. But with that one, it makes up for the fact if you just press B at the right time, you will parry almost anything coming at you.
Yeah.
Into that special gateway atop the peak, an open realm travel to the land of giants.
You don't know it?
Just think about Wulong Dynasty. That's the thing about Wulong Dynasty for me. It's a little overly complicated with the combat, and
Isn't Tyr
it's trying to merge the Souls-like combat of Sekiro and
The doors are beneath this temple.
the Dark Souls and Elden Ring and all those games with Koei Tecmo sort of Dynasty Warriors Ninja Gaiden-esque gameplay. And I was like, I don't think the two mix. Like, I get
And that vault isn't going anywhere.
So, oh, the
it's
gas
difficult in the
cooling.
sense that it almost makes you adapt to the game's playing style in order
That's interesting.
to beat it. Yeah, but rather like Father Gascoigne, there's nowhere else you can really go to fight him. Like, you've just got to go back. If you want to grind and get more levels.
This advisor
You just got to
opens
run back. I'll tell you one thing I do like about the Guide to the Souls formula is when you visit a flag, it acts as like a save point for the number of souls you have, like the equivalent of souls.
Oh, that's nice. Like a checkpoint.
So it's like a checkpoint. So if you have 600 souls there, and you get 500, and you come up to 1,300, if you die there, you go back to 600, rather than lose all 1,300. So I think that's quite good for newcomers.
Yeah, certainly. So it's more forgiving in that respect.
The weird thing is for me is that it is technically a Microsoft first-party game because it's co-developed by Team Ninja, and they're owned by Microsoft.
something down there.
Oh wait, mate, you're missing a collectible.
What?
Oh, that thing's a collectible.
Okay.
Because they make Hellblade, for example. They're the team that make Hellblade in those games.
What's Hellblade?
It's that one that's it's the sort of like narrative action game that's like allegory for mental health.
Not heard of it.
It's really good. Like, a lot of people really attest to it. The only downside to it is if you die too many times, it erases your save file.
Ah, fuck.
It's one of those games. Yeah, you're meant to go back there. There's a dock
Oh,
there.
got it. Okay.
Anyway, so it is interesting that they've done this, and it's interesting that Microsoft has done this collaboration with Koei Tecmo, but it is available on PS5 as well.
Here's what is behind that magical lock.
Which to me says that Team Ninja have been working, and Koei Tecmo have been working on this for a while.
Yeah.
It's still like...
Elliot really likes it.
It's a lot of... Yeah, no, I get why Elliot really likes it, I really do. My attitude is, if you just came into this...
5, 2, 3. Yep.
I think it's a little further...
Just look there.
There you go.
Carry on.
I just feel like it's... I don't think it's a bad game, I just don't think it's a very accessible game. I think the only issue I have with it is the fact the combat's a little overcomplicated for my taste.
It's Tyr.
And hey, Tyr. Oh, David! Hold the heathen hammer high!
Nice.
Hold the heathen hammer high, and then they die!
Other than me, he was the only one they gifted with their special song. Hey, I wonder if the Giants left a triptych about me somewhere, too.
You can do the thing.
Go ahead.
Actually, come look. Let me show you how to do this.
That is
Brent, stop doing
Talking
that.
so much.
You're taking too long.
Teach you something.
It's called a narrative.
Die, Atreus. It's not called a narrative, it's called standing still. I know I have to press something now.
To use when I'm not there. This will be fun.
No, you have to do it by his way.
Atreus.
Come on. You already speak it. Learning to read won't be that hard.
I know how to read, boy. Just not this tongue.
You're halfway there
I
already.
wouldn't say it's complicated, but it does take a certain skill level to be really good at it, I will admit. So high skill floor, but also high skill ceiling.
Wait,
Yeah, I think that's a
Am I going
good...
too fast? Sorry.
not that. Do you smell something?
It's not,
I farted.
it's not like Street Fighter where it's like easy to learn, hard to master, though. That's not what I wouldn't... That's how I describe Street Fighter. Like, it's easy to get the basics of that game, but it's really hard to, like, perfect a character, for example.
Oh right, we're fighting him now. I just killed your brother. Like, two of you together couldn't kill me. Couldn't kill Kratos, right?
Everyone's gonna think I only got it because Magni's gone. It'll be a joke. But if I kill you, no one's gonna laugh at me.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, I just proved you wrong.
Oh, are you dumb? That your father's doing? Or did you get it from your mum? She's stupid and ugly.
Nice.
You don't know anything about my mother.
You don't know anything about you're not a Reaver. We've evidently found.
You really well. You're gonna be my new brother.
Pardon?
Right after I finish killing your father.
Which considering that we find out he has more, about his family in the next game, that's a bit weird.
Whoops. I think I broke him.
Something weird just happened there.
Rage time.
Yeah, it's crazy that he thought that this would work. Poor Scotland, yeah.
Stay back.
God, the soundtrack in these games is so good.
No! No! This isn't over!
Whatever you say, Pissant. See you later.
Brother, the boy.
Atreus.
You have to get into Freya quickly. There's no other way.
Oh god, we on the boat again.
No.
Just found this place.
Yeah, and now you're going to do a whole bloody side quest before you come back.
Great.
Come on, you're
Boat time.
You're getting some of the best moments of the game in this segment.
Modi, the Norse god of being a bitch.
Yeah, he's correct. You're correct there. But the thing for me though is about another game I'm playing recently because it just came. The DLC just got released yesterday.
Freya's isn't far.
Dead Cells Return to Castlevania.
Oh, wait, what?
They're doing a DLC in Dead Cells where they do a whole bunch of. They added a bunch of Castlevania segments to the game.
What is Dead Cells?
It's that roguelike that also borrows a lot from Metroidvanias. So, like, there's a roguelike where it'll generate these things, but you won't be able to access certain areas unless you've done something in another run to gain a certain item.
Okay.
So it blends that aspect of a Metroidvania with the randomly generated versions of environments that you get from roguelikes. Mm-hmm. It's really addictive gameplay. I proper love it. And they did recently things where they did crossovers with things like Shovel Knight and Miami Heist. Yeah. And all these other indie games. They've done a few other DLCs for extra packs. But they did this one recently with the Castlevania crossover. And it's a proper crossover. Like, you get Richter, Alucards in it.
Is this like the Monster Hunter Resident Evil DLC? Was it different?
Different because there's a lot more to it than that.
Okay, that's nice.
It's not just, you don't just get the skins, you get the environments, you get some boss fights against Castlevania characters. The Castlevania music is in there. So, like, I've unlocked a Maria Renard costume for my fighter.
Does this eliminate the possibility that they're going to do anything new with the Castlevania franchise?
No, I think it strengthens it.
Really?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think, I personally believe the rumours that Konami has licensed out Castlevania to another developer. Apparently, we're going to see that relatively soon.
Cool.
The thing is, Konami's not going to make these games, but they are going to license them out. And they've been testing the waters for a while about Castlevania. They tested the waters with the Advanced Collection. They tested the waters here. This is going to sell brilliantly.
Yeah.
They have no choice but to go back to Castlevania properly. But my thought is, are they going to do 2D Castlevania or that 3D God of War clone Castlevania that they were trying and didn't work? And I think the evidence will suggest they want to go sort of like really top quality 2D game. That everyone's going to be playing. Why is it $60 or why is it $70? You can't charge that much for a 2D game. Shut the fuck up. I'm just going to say that in advance. Before they say you can't charge $70 for a 2D Castlevania, yes you can. Shut the fuck up. There'll be no Chica machines for at least another decade yet. No, I'm telling you right now, Konami is back. We've seen it with Silent Hill. We're seeing it. We're going to see it later this year with Metal Gear Solid. I'm going to put money on that now. Metal Gear Solid will appear before the end of the year.
He is shaking.
And
Serious. We must hurry.
I think Castlevania might be a little bit further off, but they're going back to Castlevania at some point. We're going to get a new Castlevania. I don't know what it's going to be like, but we are going to get a new Castlevania soon.
Open the door! We need your help! Woman, do you hear me?
Jehovah's Witnesses!
I'm still a god. Go away.
The boy has fallen ill! Freya! He's ill.
Inside.
Yeah, I done fucked up.
This is no
Get off Twitter, all you see is people spouting that shit, says Elliot.
True nature
I'm not getting it from Twitter. I'm not getting it on Twitter. I'm getting it from more reliable sources.
Like barbecue.
I did this to him.
How did you do that?
Will you help me?
Of course. There is a rare ingredient found only in Helheim. The keeper that protects the Bridge of the Damned. I need its heart.
Hell.
the realm of the dead. Do you know it?
Not this one.
It is a land of unyielding cold.
I've gone to the last one so much I've got a loyalty card.
Magic in all the 9 realms.
Yeah, kind of killed the boss there.
As for the dead, your frost axe.
Anyway, his son escaped.
So the axe is useless.
Yeah.
Right, time to dig up the fan service.
Absolutely.
Dig up a past, I swear.
Oh yeah, the prices thing, right.
Who you were before doesn't matter. This boy is not your past, he is your son. And he needs his father. This rune opens the bridge to Helheim. When you are there, do not under any circumstances cross the bridge of the damned. There is
What are we not to do, guys?
Don't cross the bridge of the damned.
What are we going to do?
We won't cross the bridge of the
My
damned.
garden is a path leading to my boat. Take it. Return home. Dig up your past. Whatever you need to do, just bring me back the Bridgekeeper's heart, and your son may survive.
I wonder who called the serpent. Well, presumably Magni, right? Or Modi, whichever it was.
Well, that was Modi before that.
When last we spoke, I was...
No. You are right to distrust the word of a god. No need to explain. Not to me, not for that. I will keep him safe. That's a mother's promise.
Sure, you know how to keep your children safe.
And she did.
She's the type of parent who would, you know, those inflatable plastic spheres that people live in.
Yes, yeah,
she's
I know.
the type of parent to do that.
Do you know what it is? No, she's the one that goes to the PTA meeting, say, to one of those meetings, says, "Well, as a parent," and everyone's supposed to go, "Everyone, stop talking.
Yeah.
This person has bread.
Yeah.
Their opinion matters more." The boat was back there.
Oh, was it? Sorry. She's the type of person to...
I played so much VR recently, I actually pointed backwards.
She's the type of person to complain to the schools saying that sex education is pornography. She's the type of over-involved...
No.
She's the Christian mum. In our universe, she would be an overly involved Christian mum. That is my final say.
Well, nothing else to do here. $1 million appear on the wall, $1 million appear.
Yeah.
Come on, boy. Oh, wait.
At least I won't have to wait around and do bullshit exercises like I have been before. I like this kind of thing, because you kind of get like an interesting reflection and you see what the character's doing. I don't like the kind of... Oh, that's interesting. I don't like the kind of... You're forced to go into the boat for the sake of it.
Oh, you mean the sort of Ghost of Tsushima thing?
Yeah, I mean, like what just happened.
Where you're just forced to walk along and do a horse ride.
Yeah, no. If there's just interesting plot points and discussion to be had, fair enough. But the whole sequence with going back to taking the boat back to the thingy. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Athena.
Well, that confirmed this isn't a reboot.
Mm-hmm.
That was a moment. That's what everyone said at that moment.
No, I don't think it was ever in question.
Well, leading up to launch, they didn't make it clear that whether this was going to follow on.
Force Ghost Athena.
Well, leading on, up to launch, they were sort of like very coy about whether this was a sequel or a reboot.
Hmm.
You gotta remember, the twist at the end was a last-minute decision.
Was it?
Yeah. They weren't actually considering that twist until really towards the end of the writing process, and then
This one, you mean? Or...
No, the one at the very end of the game.
Of the next game?
No, the end of this game.
Oh, sorry, right. Okay.
That was a very last-minute decision.
That's interesting.
The plan apparently was to introduce that character in a different way, but then they made up their mind, and then but they actually did some quite interesting things around how they did that and merged it in with the mythology. Actually, Actually, Overly Sarcastic Productions did a really good diatribe on God of War Ragnarok and all that happens in it. In there, so I'll send that to you as soon as we finish Ragnarok.
It does feel like they sacrificed a couple of things to do with pacing for the sake of it being a one-cut game. You know what I mean?
No, I quite like it. I stand by. I quite like it.
Like, that was effectively just a loading screen for the last 20 seconds. Oh no.
The Helheim Beast. The axe is useless.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Please, no, get thank you. You pronounced it wrong, Carl. It's the Helheim. And I've got some unlocked. I forgot what they are.
Incidentally, I'm now 2 amiibo away from a complete collection.
Sad bastard.
I'm waiting on Gold Mega Man and Box Boy.
What's Box Boy?
Small Nintendo IP.
And how much will they cost you?
Oh, I've already ordered them.
Oh, wow.
I'm just waiting on them to arrive.
So are you going to fill the void with once all of these have been collected?
Well, obviously that won't be the end of my Amiibo collection because there's more coming out.
Oh, right, okay.
There's Tears of the Kingdom one, which I've already pre-ordered.
Yeah.
Eventually they're going to finish off the Smashed line. Which at the minute they've only confirmed Pyre and Myth, but they haven't confirmed...
Have you heard that Mr. Beast is now making... Pardon?
You're now more virgin than the rest of us. I was meant to check out this story because there was an internet news show I watched.
Right.
And they had an icon on it, but I didn't actually look it up too much about it. Well, I've been standing around not saying much for ages.
Yeah, I could have asked Mimir something. I wonder if Mimir saw Athena. He certainly heard Kratos mention her. So this is about the halfway point in the game, really, isn't it? Or maybe 2/3 point?
I'd say 2/3. No, I'd say halfway.
Yeah.
You got way more than you got way more than a third to go.
Yep, and Mr. Beast is now asking his fans to go into shops and organise his food on the shelves. Is that what's happened? Right, so he's got his own brand of food. So
yeah, to keep them from tiddy.
What's tiddy?
Got me there.
To keep them tidy.
Oh, tidy.
So what's his food brand then?
Gets me every time, this moment.
These are my friends. You've seen Sweeney Todd, haven't you?
Yeah. But it's just the sort of like what he's now forcing himself to go back to.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's nowhere you can hide, Spartan. Put as much distance between you and the truth as you want. It changes nothing. Pretend to be everything you are.
Selling chocolate bars.
Teacher, husband, father.
I bet you did, Elliot.
But there is one unavoidable.
I can't remember, did he kill Athena then?
Yeah, he did.
You cannot change. You will always be a monster.
Actually, I'm kind of doing this to save my son, so...
But I am your monster no longer.
Nice. Look you, Athena.
Yeah, especially considering that she's the basic twist at the end of God of War 3 is she was just as fucked up as all the other gods.
Let's go kick some Helheim ass.
Oh, the Blades of Chaos are so good in this game. You actually see the documentary about the making of this game, Raising Kratos.
Oh, I remember I was watching it together a while ago.
And there's that moment where they showed it to the...
on his blade.
Yeah, to the head of... Yeah, she jumped on his blade. It was more it was more actually manslaughter rather than murder. She jumped on his blade, not in the fun way.
I believe the term is godslaughter.
But they showed it to the bosses and at Sony Japan, and they sort of said, "What the hell have you done? What is this?"
Wait, how do you mean?
They hate it.
This?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they said, "What have you done? You had a perfectly good thing with God of War. Why have you changed it?"
Well, was there a game after God of War 3 or
a couple of spin-offs like Chain of Olympus.
I was going to say, because like at that point, I'm sure the games were pretty tired if they were resorting to spin-offs. Like, I think it's an absolutely valid decision to refresh the series in this way.
Yeah, well, obviously, but Sony heads are obviously eating their shit by this time, because obviously Ragnarok is their best-selling opening weekends.
Yeah,
it's doing well in sales even now. Behind a game I'm not going to mention for offending anyone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's cool. You can do what?
Those blades will serve quite well in Helheim. Now, I believe I see a door to the realm between realms over there. Your own front yard, no less. Take the shortcut back to the realm travel temple, then on.
From what I've heard, the way the Amazon series is going to work is they are going to go straight to the North Saga, but they're going to have flashbacks to the Grecian saga.
Yeah.
Well, what they're going to do is like, and do you remember? Do you ever watch Arrow?
No. Yeah.
I haven't got a better example. Okay, Lost.
No, never watched.
Fucking hell!
Hal, I'm 26. I've got better things to do in my life than watch Lost and Arrow.
Especially with the Lost example with Lost. That
Indeed.
is, Arrow is better than people think it is.
I've never given it time in fairness.
Get off your chest, brother.
Yeah,
I'm unsurpassed.
I don't think the whole Grecian or the Greek aspect of God of War would work particularly well in a Netflix in a series form. Particularly.
Yeah, you just mentioned that Athena dead giveaway.
Yeah,
that you're Greek.
There are far more character moments in this one than there are really.
By the way, you went to the wrong place.
Oh well.
Hey, you Greek of foreign magic.
That's racist.
Oh no, you haven't. I know you're not, because it's just the way you get to Helheim.
I've never seen the like. That's got to be a family heirloom.
No. Nor will it ever be.
I wish they would just start with the Greek arc first. I think doing the whole flashback thing just won't work.
I know from quality.
Well, again, these are just planning stages at this point. They could change their mind. But Sony's given them the license, and at the end of the day, they're going to have a lot of mandates about giving them the license.
No. What happened? Aesir?
No. The fault is mine. And my responsibility to make it right.
Well, we all gotta take responsibility sometime. Huh? Say, what can I do to help? I can do things. When I should tag along?
No. Your work here is enough.
Alright.
It's going to be funny to see how bad the CGI is for the Titans and the Greek arc, considering the size of them. Oh god, yeah.
They are going to have an Amazon budget.
True.
Shit.
Mind you, that didn't help with Rings of Power, because the special effects look shit in that. Like, the one thing I thought was with the budget, no matter what I thought, no point, mate, you're losing too much in
Yeah,
defense.
I'll leave it.
I can just wait and get some more stuff and then come back.
Yeah, let's sell some shit anyway. I'm not wearing that right now, am I? So.
Not worth that much, but
It's something.
I
don't even know how to equip.
No, just leave the enchantments on that one. I feel like how they only are acting like the important stuff are PS4, just ignoring the roles. That's the problem I have with Sony at the minute. They really are ignoring the pre-PS4 era for the most part. Like, the most they've really done is acknowledging Uncharted, which I know there was one entry on PS4, but that is primarily a PS3 franchise.
Well, it makes sense to advertise the products that are currently available. Like, I mean, yes, you can go back but they're not exactly making the most money off of the Greek saga, are they?
No, they're making most of their money off the Norse saga. No, what I mean is more. This is just general with Sony.
I'm saving upgrades for my armories until I can kind of where am I meant to be going?
Helheim.
This one?
No.
Oh, hang on. How'd say?
Alfheim.
Oh, I see. What's this?
Helheim. Yeah. There we go.
And until I can afford like a good armor or something, Reese.
And here's the thought about it. What's the only Sony franchise that they've sort of kept going from the PS1, PS2 era? Or especially, well, I'll just say PS2 era for now, because I can't think of one from the PS1 era. And that's, like with new entries rather than just remasters and updates, and it's Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, good point.
Like, Ratchet and Clank is the only one that's from that era of Sony that they've really gone back to. Like, you could make the argument they've gone back to Shadow of the Colossus, but that was one game, and they had Bluepoint make it at a time when they didn't own Bluepoint. They do now own Bluepoint games.
Yeah.
Incidentally, that's one of their best purchases in recent memory, because Bluepoint were great contract workers, like, especially with they did the not just like Demon Souls.
Let me take this moment.
That's a good point. Yeah, Crash. But Crash is no longer just exclusive.
And also, they didn't own Crash at any point. They just paid for exclusivity with that one.
Yeah.
Is this the bridge Freya spoke of?
No, we're still on the Realm Travel Bridge. We're after the Bridge of the Damned.
Like, you look at all those projects they have with that upcoming.
How do I equip?
You press the down arrow on the main menu. You don't need to equip it; it's automatically equipped. No, the main. Press down arrow.
Yeah, that's not that. That's not what it does.
Left, right. Sorry.
Okay, hang on.
Left, sorry.
Got there.
Yeah, left for the blade, right for the axe.
Yep, sound.
And
well,
I'm avoiding Ragnarok spoilers.
Oh right, okay. Interesting. I wonder what item we get in that case. What's that?
So, yeah, you could make the like Spyro's gone. Really, for the most part. I mean, he could for now. I imagine
we'll get a new Spyro game.
Now, here's the only way it's going to happen, though, and you're not going to like it. The acquisition deal goes through with Microsoft.
Say again.
If that acquisition for Activision goes through, there's a chance we get more Spyro. It's not a guaranteed thing.
Yeah.
By any stretch of the imagination.
Oh, so what do they do that?
One of the many reasons.
Yeah, you just need to chuck it at it. You just need to.
Never mind.
Anyway. I think there's some chance. Like, say, for example, they'll own Toys for Bob at that point.
Yeah.
Let's say Toys for Bob go past the Activision dev and say, well, you technically own us. They go to Phil Spencer and say, we got this pitch for a brand new spot for Spyro 4. But do what you did with Crash 4, rewrite all the other sequels and start again.
Yeah.
This requel. And Microsoft, they want to get Activision's approval for that. Microsoft could just say, yeah, we don't want you working on Call of Duty, we want you making this. We've got plenty of studios that can support Call of Duty. That are way more suited to task. You're suited for this. Make that.
Yeah.
Again, like 343, like, say they've said, well, we're done with Halo Infinite now. Can we do Doom? Or can we do a new Wolfenstein game? Microsoft have all the power to say, yeah, we own Wolfenstein now, we own Doom.
Yeah.
It's weird to think that Doom is now a Microsoft-owned property.
Yeah, of all things.
And Elder Scrolls. Because I don't think they're currently with the God of War show is that it feels too cluttered. They're both different stories, so telling one or the other will likely ruin the pacing and make it what's happening. Yeah, I get your point. I don't think it's a done deal that it's going to be bad on that basis.
Yeah.
But it's not a good sign.
I think it is harder to tell the story of the original trilogy, considering how much less of a focus there is on the peripheral characters. It's kind of a Kratos exclusive story. At least the Atreus one is more relatable.
Yeah, but one of the things I'm saying is, you go back to the media outlet and what all PlayStation, these product places are doing. Like they're doing the Ghost of Tsushima movie. They're doing the God of War Amazon series, the Gran Turismo movie, all that business.
Gran Turismo movie?
Yeah, the Gran Turismo movie.
God.
When you look at all those, like, let's look at those. Which ones go back to PlayStation's original legacy? I was looking back at them, but the majority, some of them do go back. Like, Twisted Metal goes back to PlayStation 1. They're doing the TV series for that.
Yeah.
Will Arnett is the voice of Sweet Tooth.
Is he?
Yeah. Actually, I thought that was quite good casting.
Yeah, sure. I'll
you
give
got
him
Lego Batman to be Sweet Tooth. Think of it that way.
I'll give him that. I just...
that doesn't work too well, mate. Fists aren't great against them.
It's more just the one with the ones with the shields that don't seem to be able to...
Anyway.
Go through the thing.
Rage it.
No, I won't rage it. There's got to be a way for me to do it. Surely I can't just have to rage to fucking kill these guys.
Counter-argument, Castlevania, the game didn't get much of an opportunity for character development because there was an NES game, and the show was great. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that's to your counterpoint. So there's more room to expand if they wanted to. Elliot's saying Castlevania did expand on that minimal storyline. I think I'm with Elliot. I think if they wanted to do the Grecian arc, they would have a lot of room to expand on that story.
Yeah, but, I mean, with the first one, I think you'd much rather go with a confirmed hit than a maybe it'll work out.
No, that's the reason why
they're
going to do it this one.
Well, I'm meant to be going here.
But I honestly think the new players... I hate to be a gatekeeper. Because I can't stand it.
Sorry, I'm sure that's confusing.
But I wonder how much the players that jumped into God of War with these games, and there must, with the way they sold, there must have been plenty that jumped in from this.
Oh yeah, this was the first one I played.
How many of them would have got as much out of it, not knowing that history of the Grecian arc? You know what I mean? Like, how much would you have got out of it? You've got to get another one on the other side.
Yeah, I just wanted to.
Oh, fuck's sake. Seriously, guys?
Yeah.
But you look at the other one that I'm most excited for, though. Cal's a gatekeeper 30 fandom.
Always. What else do you think he does?
The one I'm most excited for out of all these PlayStation projects is Gravity Rush game. Not game, TV series.
I think I've heard you talk about that. I can't remember exactly what game it is.
It's that one, it's made by Bluepoint. Honestly, I'm probably going to stream it at some point. But it's the one about the girl who can manipulate gravity.
Right.
And it's just all those really amazing gravity mechanics. Of, like, you have to sort of, like, float onto different walls and then walk along these walls and then onto the roof and it's just solve puzzles and do combat. And it's really clever and innovative. It does a very anime-esque style. It was basically a franchise that was made on the PS Vita.
Right.
But they then transported it to... But they then transported it to PS4 with Gravity Rush Remaster, which, if you can find a cheap copy of that... There was a point where if you could find a cheap copy of that in box... No, it's still the case. If you find a cheap copy of that box, you are the luckiest person alive. That goes for hundreds.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because PlayStation didn't make that many of them. So you really get best. But Gravity Rush 2, you don't have trouble with. They then did Gravity Rush 2 on a PS4 game. Seriously, Gravity Rush is one of the most interesting and innovative games. I think it was made by Japan Studios, so...
Hello. I was trying to fucking dodge away from him, but...
Yeah, you slow down, remember, with the hits that you take off them.
I did not know that.
He just explained it to you.
I wasn't listening. He was talking.
I should have shut my mouth because I thought that... So the sensible option is get it from PlayStation Plus Premium. Well, now it is, I should say. It's available now on PlayStation Plus Premium. No, it's PlayStation Plus Extra. You can, I think you get it on. I'll need to check the subscription, but it is available through one of the subscription services. I already had bought it when I got the subscription, so... Same with Gravity Rush 2, I actually own a box copy of that.
Is it there or not?
It's dishonorable to grow old.
Well, never too late to go out fighting, I suppose.
Like, with this PlayStation PC initiative, one of the things I was thinking of was, like, they can talk about all these other games. Gravity Rush, I would love to see them put that on PC. That's where you were. You got to go up there.
Yeah. How do I get down? Hello? Do I have to climb on that again? And then back down? Sorry, I've not heard of it, but from the way you're describing it, it sounds at least interesting.
It's. I feel like they're going to have to. If the PlayStation want to do this,
There could lead us out.
I'd say, given their success with Cyberpunk, give it a trigger because it's already got an anime art style.
Yeah.
There wouldn't be much and it doesn't exactly replicate Trigger's art style, but they could do it. The point is, I think they have to give it to an anime studio because it's so anime.
Yeah.
But it has got some of that PlayStation flair, like that time when they were at their most creative. That's what Japan's. That's why I was so upset when Sony closed Japan Studios, because it was at their time when they were their most. It was the studio that made PlayStation.
Yeah,
it was the really creative, interesting, innovative ideas.
It'll be one less obstacle for the living to reach the inner sanctum of Helheim.
Like, would today's
to go there.
Yeah, you see what I did with Hades. I don't know, now you get a PlayStation that makes it like a Gravity Rush or a Loco Roco or Patapon. It's the one where you're a god and you have to instruct them with war drums on what they're supposed to do. Like, it's a bit like Pikmin in that sense, or any RTS. So, like, if you want to move forward, it's Patapon. You circle, 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 X.
That's fun.
Or if you want to do an attack, Patapon.
Bridge of the Dam.
Have you ever played Black and White?
Ensure the dead are really dead.
Briefly, I wasn't a fan of it.
It's by the Monster Game, I think it is.
Oh, I thought you meant the God.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking.
The God Sim.
Maybe I think that might actually be it. Yeah. You didn't like it? How come?
Some trouble. You can do that, right?
Oh Christ! Seriously. This is supposed to be my easy job for retirement.
These guys aren't hard particularly, although hopefully I won't die to it.
No, that's what he's saying about Kratos showing up.
Again, you killed 5 of my brothers!
I just saw him go through. Here.
Oh, he teleports.
Mutka Helsen! Sorry, I just saw that and I went, that's the Mutka road.
He's definitely a Horde player. No, he's probably one of the Lich King's minions.
There's an example of how you do a sympathetic villain.
Oh, he's got a surname.
Or at least a good backstory.
Yeah.
Mutka Helsen. I imagine that's what an indie wrestler that gets really big and then they have to change his name. And then they have to change his name when he goes to WWE because the name's copyrighted by another federation.
Yeah. It does sound like a wrestler name, in fairness.
Well, it's weird because they had they got the Viking Raiders eventually, and they started out with the name War Machine.
Right.
But they couldn't take that name.
That's a band name, isn't it?
No, it's the name of an AC/DC song. That's what you're getting mixed up with.
There's a heavy metal band called War Machine.
Anyway, I nearly got all the cards I need for my Galactor deck. I just have 11 more to get. That's awesome, Ali. I'm looking forward to facing it.
I actually bought the Chaos Commander deck that Dalacor is in yesterday.
Oh,
not yesterday, on Friday. Oh my god, these fucking orbs. Why is this... Hello? Go away. Oh, fuck me. I'm not... Get my ass handed to me. Don't teleport away. Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh, I can't even rage. Christ. Is there a health pickup anywhere?
What's it?
Yep. Oh, he threw just at me again.
Health.
Stop that, yep.
Ooh. There's also a superhero identity of James Rhodes in Marvel. Yeah, but they got changed to War Raiders when they came to WWE. They didn't take... And then when they went to the main roster and Vince McMahon was in charge of them, he changed their name to The Viking Experience.
Right.
That got so much complaints it lasted for a week. He then called them the Viking Raiders.
Right, yeah, that makes sense.
McMahon has no imagination whatsoever anymore.
Well, it's slightly less weird than Viking Experience. That could mean all sorts of things. Perhaps you're a church and you're going to be attacked by them.
I went down the weekend, me and the missus...
Oh my god, this fucking guy, stop throwing shit at me!
I was reading this book and me and my missus had the Viking Experience, if you know what I mean.
I was saying that this guy wasn't going to be difficult before as well.
There actually is would be some truth in that. Because a lot of British women ran off with Vikings because they like the fact that they are more hygienic than the English people.
Yeah, I remember you saying something about that. It's definitely the case at Vakken, because as I've said, you see an awful lot of Viking-looking people who are brushing their teeth and maintaining good hygiene. It's very surprising,
actually. And then you see Simon.
Yeah. Oh no, he's got a harem.
One of the last cards means they're out of stock everywhere. I'm going to have to buy them from Pulp Gulp resellers.
Go on Magic Card Market, Elliot. You might have success there.
Yeah, it's kind of like a. The good thing about Magic Card Market is they do show a good range of prices there.
Definitely.
Are we seeing it in Vinland Saga? We are seeing it now in Vinland Saga.
And if you want to save money on postage, you can buy only from UK sellers, or you can get cheaper technically.
Or also, to save on postage, you can just poison him with this.
Take it in your hands, Kronk. Feel the power. Oh, I can feel it.
I'm trying to punch it. It's idiot time!
Oh, damn it, doesn't let me. Hello? Why am I looking
I should have said, I'll infect him with this. God, I hate that effect.
I've built a really fun Pioneer.
And the worst part is, it's a big mechanic in my new standard deck. So I have become what I hate.
It's not infect, it's toxic. Toxic slightly different. Yep.
Sorry, I can't see that mechanic on Arena now without
By the way,
hearing that in my head.
apparently the big owl thing, by the way, in the background is meant to be like kind of cut content for a boss. Supposedly.
I can imagine that was it. He also kind of looks like someone that's standing in distance in a fighting game, you know, like Shao Kahn.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what I'm seriously considering after, what do we call it? After Resident Evil 4 remake and Resident Evil 2.
Mortal Kombat.
Injustice.
Yeah, go for a winner.
I mean, it'll depend if I've moved by then or not. That might actually be a factor. To Injustice 1 and Injustice 2.
Let's just say it moved me to a bigger house!
Oops, I said
shit.
I said quiet part loud and the loud part quiet.
Ow.
Watch it, Ren. Let's see you go now.
I got by those bloody projectiles.
I don't know why I said it like a Mafia Don then. I didn't see you got now.
Thank you. Those bloody projectiles. This reminds me of the final boss of
Coming over here, killing my avatar.
It reminds me of the final boss of Resident Evil.
You're not doing a clicker impression.
What was it called? What was the fucking one that I played? God, I've got Revelations. Ah! Hello? Where am I? Jesus Christ, that nearly killed me. Give me health. Give me health.
Give me health or give me death.
Yeah, yes, those two things are connected. Die, noob.
Did they stop it?
I think so. Fuck's sake.
Oh, seriously? Now we get a quick time event?
Yep. Ow.
I was about to say jump over it, and I realised no, we're in Norse God of War.
Yep. Oh my god, let me... There's a healing... Oh,
there we go.
Thank God.
Now.
Fuck you!
Yeah, that's easy, no trouble.
All I need is his heart. Certainly not his head. Oh? Nice! Right in the eyes. Fuck yeah, good job.
I can see clearly now the rain has gone. Ellie said, I did that for the 10 cards I bought today. The problem is that because they all came from individual sellers, they all come in so many envelopes. Oh, this moment's brilliant as well.
I'm in the process of... I've been playing a really fun deck on Arena. And I'm in the process of trying to build it.
Brawl or standard?
Pioneer. Explorer. So
Explorer.
that's basically Arena's version of Pioneer. Explorer, which is Arena's version of Pioneer. And I'm trying to get all of the cards, but again, like you, Elliot, it's so hard to find them all from one seller.
Well, I try and get most of it on Troll Tree, and whatever I can't get, I make up for on Magic Card Market.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing at the moment.
What was that?
I don't know. Oh, it's the knocker.
Hang on a second.
Be prepared. Be prepared. It's a charity organisation. Can't be nice. Just say we're busy.
Oh, No, mate, I'm in the little live stream right now. Oh, say no more.
Well done, Cal. I only had 2 punches. The knockers are here. Oh, the knockers! Oh shit! Well, we're fucked.
You're set. Better not to linger here, though, eh?
Here we go.
Kratos.
Ah.
Zeus.
Zeus?
Why are you in the Norse underworld?
My father.
Your father was Zeus?
Plays tricks on your mind, this area.
I completely forgot about this stuff.
Never go there. Understand?
They kind of do the whole thing of Helheim is a hell for the mind more than anything else, so I think they're playing off that idea, which explains why Zeus is voiced by a different actor.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That is not possible.
It's just an illusion. Hell's known for torturing its inhabitants with their own past. We should focus on getting back to your son.
Even if we can't get the voice actors back for a cameo.
Well, it's probably that. It's probably that the voice actor was too costly and they didn't want to use it for a cameo. Have I got absolutely everything here? There's nothing over here that I've missed, no. I can't
What about you said never go there, and your first thought is, I'll see if I can do that.
I'm interested. I'm sure we'll be going there in the next game anyway.
I'm saying nothing.
You're confirming it with just that count.
No, I've been playing Phantom Thread, I'm saying nothing, and it turns out it's a no.
I feel like we're going back
needs
there.
a gust of hell's wind to open it.
Hell's wind?
You don't have that yet, I don't think.
Oh. What's it want to... What's it want me to go?
Oh,
I need to press circle, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Brock.
It's cold.
Yes.
Real quick, give me your blades.
Why?
Yeah, I said I'd help you, and I aim to. Come on. My equipment's in Midgard. Be right back.
Yeah. You don't suppose he'd nick those, do you?
There. Now they're ready for the winds of hell.
Well, there we go.
Target this magical bully here with your blades and throw.
Now we can do that. Hey! Unstable, it can only be held for 10 seconds before returning to the last wind track, so now I can do that one.
This is mainly used for puzzles.
Yes, yeah, obviously.
Hence why I don't really use it that often.
Does it do anything with attacks? Does it bolster your attacks at all?
I think certain enemies is quite
some sort of accident.
Probably.
We have been away too long.
Oh, cool. I'm going around breaking all these things now because they all seem to have, well, most of them seem to have.
It's like me playing Resident Evil VR.
Yeah.
The great thing about that is because you got those move controllers. You get the knife, you take it out of your arm like that.
Yeah.
Using the controller, and then you just throw it around. So people are just looking at me in the office going, yeah.
Love that.
I was trying to conduct a business meeting later, and I did the thing when I go back to the save area, and Demetress followed me, so I was like, well, I think we can sort of sort that out. Oh my god!
Lol.
You get it.
I bet everyone's loving fucking Dimitrescu in VR, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, of course.
You don't realise how tall she is until you actually can do it in VR.
What if you like 10 foot or something? Oh, no.
I would say, I do like Horizon Call of the Mountain. That one's quite good. Yeah. That one doesn't actually have the thing that Resident Evil VR has, which is you can control the camera and the movement using the left and right analog stick. That one you do have to move. You have to sort of use the move controllers like that. Like, and Joe said that's the campest you've ever looked in your life. Love that.
Thanks.
What?
Okay, well, that's not helpful.
We're gonna have to go back and get the other. Oh no, we don't.
Great stuff. Let's go. How come these guys are able to face through the wall?
They're dead.
Lame. Why can't I be dead? Next game. He didn't say anything, folks.
Well, considering the ending of this one, I'm definitely not talking about that. L2 and press.
I was just checking if
Oh no! Don't start exploring for
weaponize the nightmares.
collectibles.
What did it say? Oh wait, these things. What's this guy? Oh right, he's an enemy. Lol.
You could have just walked away there.
Nah.
Because Kratos is too angry to stay dead. Again, he's done it like 5 times. So. I think. Oh, I think next one he gets free garlic bread.
Ooh, garlic bread.
I'm hungry actually.
I know, so I'm also garlic bread. I'm getting Costco pizza later.
Why?
It's nice and cheap. Order of a pizza.
There's a lot of things that are cheap that are... I don't have an interest in it. I don't know why I started.
I tried to rage. Done it. Yes, please.
Get up, you blooding gaff bag!
When travellers hold their trophy above their heads, something, something, something.
I'm not the one who skipped it. I'm making a squash and coconut curry tomorrow for Mum and Joe.
Oh, lovely.
I'm also making a paneer curry to go alongside it and some coconut rice. You know it? You'll like the paneer one because essentially it uses a sort of like a curry spinach sauce with marinated ginger and turmeric.
Turmeric.
I know what I said.
Oh yeah. It sounds lovely to be fair.
I swear it's turmeric, but I've heard...
It's turmeric.
No, I've heard turmeric.
You've heard wrong. Oh, there you go, his arm is done now.
This cost me so much! I was supposed to go to...
Ow.
I needed it for NTM!
There you go. Ooh, what are you? Deadly war handles, let's try that. Sure. Great. Thank you. Those guys are annoying.
No, I can't justify spike.
Oh, Mackie goes on road. What are you getting, Cal?
I'll get myself a panini, I think.
Will you?
I'm struggling to justify getting a spicy sausage panini, but...
Cal, saying no to sausage. You love sausage.
I'm hoping the salad I'm getting with it mixed up for it.
Well, if anything, you might as well just not get the salad and get something that has more calories in it, because the salad's going to have dressing anyway, which will be calorific.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Well, you're the one concerned about calorie counting here, anyway.
I'm not concerned about calorie count, more about the balance of the diet more than anything else.
No, have you eaten many vegetables today?
It's more because I'm trying to cut down the pork consumption. Mainly because of...
Have you converted, Cal?
No, not being converted. It's more that I know that particular meat is lined with certain health risks.
Is it?
Yeah. As if you overconsume it.
If you overconsume anything, you're going to get health risks.
Oh yeah, true. Be fair. Oh fuck this noise.
Just Cal,
I hate health science.
Eat what you want. It's nonsense.
I hate food science.
If you're not overeating absurd amounts, if you're going to single line, you'll be fine. If you're not overeating anything to absurd degrees, you will be fine. And you will be fine, I'll tell you that much.
The thing is, you do get those things that come up very so often. This thing you thought was good for you is actually bad for you. Never mind, it's actually good for you. Never mind, it's actually bad for you. Fuck off.
Yeah, so don't read into it too much because you can't trust it because people are biased.
Although there's obviously certain things you can read into.
Yeah, water is poison to the other thing.
Oh yeah, no, you get overhydration, massive issue with the there was actually one point where the study was on the Boston Marathon.
Yeah, you love this fact, don't you?
Yeah, several of them actually gained
Adam ruins everyone. Yeah.
Yes. Which is weird because I wasn't agreeing too much with his last YouTube video.
What was it?
Mergers are terrible.
I would have thought they are.
Well, they are. Yeah, but the point is they're not all terrible. There have been some that have genuinely been very good, like the Microsoft Bethesda one's been really good, and the upcoming one for Activision is going to be really good if it goes through.
I wouldn't say that was a popular misconception. People have. That's
well, it's things to do Adam Ruins Everything. He does his own YouTube vlog now.
How does he?
Because Adam Ruins Everything got cancelled by the merger of his True TV into HBO Max.
That's funny.
Straight back to Midgard with that heart.
I do find them incredibly incessant.
The reason I don't want to get, I would normally get a halloumi falafel wrap from this place, but I'm having paneer tomorrow, so I thought I don't really want to have that sort of thing 2 days in a row.
Whatever.
Finally understand.
I had a halloumi wrap last night. All good with some salad.
Do not call me.
Don't mistake me, brother. From what I heard, the Pantheon is coming.
You have no idea.
I knew you hate gods, but you really can't stay away from them, can you?
You must say nothing to the boy. He must never know.
Bollocks, brother. Respectfully, bollocks. He has to know. He'll never be whole without the truth. Look, I get it. You hate the gods. All gods.
Same here.
It's no accident that includes yourself. And it includes your boy. You see that? He knows that. He can't help what he is. He can't begin to help it because you haven't even told him.
Well, that one's sorted.
Connected,
Brilliant.
man.
I'm very hungry as well. I can't wait to eat when I get in.
Very well.
Hence why I ordered now rather than wait till the end of stream.
What time is it?
Because I can't be asked for
Valid.
25 minutes to go.
Okay. Yep, perfectly valid.
You know that shortcut between realms? Well, I made it better. Or I might have broke it.
Use that.
I know you do. So I took a few gusts from them winds of hell and made it so it ain't just one way. Now you can use it to travel to and from. If I didn't break it.
I thought that was the plan.
So basically, you before you could only go to Midgard, then to another realm. Now you could go from one realm to another. So like you can go from Helheim to Alfheim,
Right. Okay.
or select. You unlock a couple of the other realms later on.
Hmm.
I don't do much. The one thing that, because it was in the marketing, so I'm not giving anything away with this one, is you do get access to all 9 realms in the next game.
Yeah, I figured as much. And I'm hoping some of them aren't like just random challenge zones.
I don't think so, actually.
Why don't I know?
You've got to go back to Freya.
Oh.
Might be some kinks to sort out, but you'll make it.
Just go, brother.
There it is.
Cool.
Yeah, it's one of those bits where they won't let you do anything else.
Yeah.
Which is probably a good idea considering how much Atreus plays into usual
Yeah,
combat.
makes absolute sense. An
Something more to get
explanation.
around.
Rise above the mountains, ride fire in the sky, to the hill on the top of Yggdrasil.
Who's that?
Brothers of Metal.
Ah.
I am gonna be obsessed with that band.
Have we had any more confirmations about?
Fucking not yet, but I do know. I listened to a bit. I've listened to the new single from Powerwolf.
Oh, was it good?
Yeah, good new single.
They keep releasing singles rather than albums. It's
Well, no, they are. Well, not exactly. They are and they aren't.
right.
What it is they sort of like do it, but you get the album when it comes part of your album.
Oh,
So if you
okay.
pre-order the album, you put all the songs out a little ahead of time.
Oh, weird.
The heart.
You have
The
it.
heart.
Yes.
Sora is going to be so pissed when he gets in.
There sure isn't a kingdom here, though.
He is still ill.
I can break
Aye.
the fever. But to heal,
He must know the truth of what he is.
yes.
It is not so simple.
Help me prop him up. Did I tell you that I have a son, too? It's been
Yeah, he's kind of indestructible, actually.
forever since I last saw him.
Not for
At
us.
his birth, the runes foretold a needless death. The babe in my arms was so small, so helpless. I knew right then I would do anything to protect him, no matter the sacrifice. Of course, everything I did for myself. I let my needs, my fears, come before what he needed. And I couldn't see his resentment until it was too late.
And ironically, you probably caused his death.
Same mistake.
His needless death.
Have faith in him. I know the truth isn't simple, but nothing is when it involves your child.
I just want a baby panda in Wurlong. This is the best game ever, says Elliot.
It is a curse. The boy has been cursed.
Did someone say curse?
Don't leave without me.
I will not.
Do they explain how he got ill? What was the illness?
He just doesn't know how to react to being his god powers.
I'm better now.
Okay,
I see that.
that's quick.
Is he well enough to travel?
For now.
It won't happen again. I promise.
You see that it does not.
Okay.
You better get out, come on, down with the sickness.
Complete the sickness. Cope was. Atreus got
Father did the
Obed.
heavy lifting. You should stay, recover.
You have done enough.
Let me leave, 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 let me leave. No, it's not. It's closed right now. Thank God.
Well, it is until the post came.
Now then, before
Yeah.
Modi so rudely interrupted us, we were just about to explore Tyr's vault.
Yes. To find the Black Runes. Boy, do you know the
Oh yeah,
way
that
from
thing
here?
fucking
It
on.
says, by the sword in my hand,
Yeah.
I will conquer the land.
Yeah, what a diversion. I completely forgot about the fucking... We were in Tyr's vault.
Yeah. By the sword in my hand, I will conquer the land. I will decimate and decapitate those who question the sword. I swear, since Tyr is a part of the next one, because it was showing up in all the trailers.
Yeah.
You gotta wonder, the band gonna do a song about God of War now?
Probably. I don't like so much music based on video games. I know, like, obviously it's a huge source of inspiration for people, but I just play the video game. Also, people experience them differently.
Oh yeah, thing announced today, Metal Hellsinger DLC coming.
Oh, fantastic.
They're adding a singer from Lacuna Coil in the mix.
Oh, no way.
Someone did call a serpent earlier.
Just dropped an item from the pantry, gave me a flute.
Right.
I love this game.
I'm intrigued by that.
I will pull. You are quiet. Are you not better?
Oh, they're also adding Will Ramos from Lorna Shore in.
Attack on Titan final season, the final chapter special one is now on Crunchyroll, and yes, that's what it's called. Wow. End already!
Why'd you say nothing?
I feel like it's that clip of Ben on stage going,
said
"End! End, you piece of shit! End!"
I know I was never what you wanted.
Oh,
After all this, I thought maybe things were different.
You do not know everything, boy.
No. But at least I know the truth now.
The truth.
what truth is that?
Truth. I am a god, boy. From another land far from here.
Well, you better climb it.
When I came to these shores, I chose to live as a man. But the truth is,
I
I
fucked
was
up.
born a god. And so were you.
I thought he was a demigod. Well, he became God of War, didn't he?
No, technically he's a god because
Nothing to say.
Can I
final season been going out for so long they're busting out the Kingdom Hearts title.
Can you turn into an animal?
The truth is on fire. That's a good one.
No, I do not think so.
I'm a god. Mother knew? She was a god too?
No. She was mortal, but she knew my true nature.
I'm a god. Why did you wait so long to tell me?
I had hoped to spare you. Being a god, it can be a lifetime of anguish and tragedy.
Arguably significantly more than a lifetime.
That is the curse.
What sorts of things can I do? Can I fly? Turn invisible?
Okay, I'm not letting you watch cartoons anymore.
That's God.
What has that Steven Universe been telling you, boy?
Godhood. But over time, we will learn.
The clans are marching
Against the law, bagpipers play the tunes of war. I took Andy to that work, Barkin.
Who was that again?
Gravedigger.
That's Gravedigger.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So, maybe I won't get strong like
Yeah, I remember when they played the mic broke partway through, didn't it? I seem to recall. They're playing this year, right?
Not sure if playing this year again.
I thought I saw them on the list. Have there been any new bands announced?
Not really, no.
I did, lad. But I've known more than my share of gods.
Me too, apparently. I wonder who else knew I was a god. Freya for sure. Brock and Cinder?
They do not need to know.
Baldur! Does he know? Is that why he's after us? Do you know him?
I know the PS5 update does really improve this game quite a bit visually, but man, watching this, I'm realizing how big of a leap Ragnarok is.
Yeah, even I've noticed somewhat like the increase in graphics and quality.
What do you really feel like doing?
I mean, this game still looks amazing in parts, but overall you can tell that it's
This was a PS4 game.
Yeah, that it's been aged out slightly.
Here we go
Which is kind of crazy considering just how amazing the PS4 I think has been as a console.
Yeah.
And Xbox One, I still think, I go back to play Xbox 360 games, and Street Fighter 4 in particular, I'm like, wow, this
I got a whole load of them over there that I've
Yeah.
taken from my mum's house, because a lot of them are backwards compat with Series X.
What we doing?
I think you're finding the reading for it.
This thing.
Is that the answer there?
It says Earth.
Swallows death, brings forth life.
What we doing?
Go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Cool.
Wish I'd known I was a god now. I wouldn't have felt so bad.
Now that you're a god, we must fight! Die, boy!
Listen,
You've done nothing to regret. The elves forced their affairs upon us.
No, I get it now. We had god things to do. And they were in the way. Dragging us into their little problems.
again.
Let's not make a trend of this.
I mean,
We're nearing close to serial killer logic.
Yeah.
Maybe you feel a little too good right now. With power comes a big
Right.
choice, lad.
Oh, right,
You can
I
either
see.
serve yourself, or put your godhood in the service of others, like Tyr did.
People really loved him, huh?
Aye, a god of war, but one who fought for peace. Had a reputation for being heroic and lawful, using his power and knowledge to stop wars rather than start them.
So there are good gods.
Once in a moon, it's been known to happen, yes?
Guys, I think we can all agree that despite our differences, none of us like Rent a Girlfriend.
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
You like it.
Seems Tyr.
I wouldn't go that far. I just think it's okay.
Okay.
I just think the problem. I just don't think it's as trash as other people have made it out to be.
Other cultures would give him perspective staying in one place could not. While Odin always hoarded knowledge, guarding it jealously, Tyr was open and sharing with his learning and his wisdom. For this, mortals adore...
Oh, that's fun. So they've got like Shinto there as well, and ancient Egypt, and what's that on the right?
Well, Japan,
Shinto's the middle. Oh,
I think that's the Greeks one again.
No, the Greeks are on... That's the Thingio, isn't it?
The Egyptian pantheon. Yeah, basically the Japanese, the Egyptian, and the...
Is it a Mesoamerican one?
I think it was, yeah. They're basically saying that all the pantheons are kind of all existing at once. Because ancient Egypt was the original idea they were going to go for before they went for the Norse mythology.
That's fun. I guess those two worlds were a lot more connected as well.
I suspect he had something to do with helping them cover.
Yeah, to be fair, Kratos wanted to get away from what he'd done. Going to Scandinavia was way more, would probably be way more of a distance than going to Egypt would have
Yes, absolutely. I mean, considering how connected the cultures were as well.
Where is this back?
Don't know. I've never been in here.
The stone. That has to be it.
Please don't be a puzzle bit. Please don't be a puzzle bit.
I'm guessing by the size of the area, it's more of a boss fight. Oh, look.
Kill the size of those rings.
Naturally.
Nice.
Come on, that's the Game of Thrones opening.
It is a puzzle because I can see the Wind of Hell things. So where do I get the Wind of Hell from?
Didn't think it would be that easy.
There it is.
No. Just kind of hoping though.
Where does that go then?
Move it or you may lose it, brother.
In the other one, I think.
This one.
No.
Yeah.
No, let's just start it back up.
Oh, I see, right, okay. So the middle one.
Let's try in there.
What? In there? Oh, I see.
You ran out of time. Don't take too much time to aim.
Yep.
Well, I'm not a fan of the puzzles in this game. They just feel more tedious than they do challenging.
I don't mind the puzzles, it's just like the needless... Like some of the random interim things are just boring.
No, I just don't like the puzzles. I like the interim.
You don't like puzzles in any game?
No, I like puzzles in Layton, for example.
Layton is a puzzle game. You don't like puzzles in any game that isn't a puzzle game?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like I'm slowing down the pace.
Yeah, but you can't have the pace constantly going. That's the point that we've repeatedly gone for. Because otherwise you don't appreciate when the pace hastens.
You do like Ghost of Tsushima and just have those little pace moments.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Good luck with this one.
Oh.
You know you can use the axe again.
Yeah, no,
I wouldn't do that here.
It's fine.
Oh, I thought it went back.
How'd you know that was there?
The game devs like to hide stuff like this in the area.
Believe me, I watched the documentary. They were so overworked.
Look, small passages on either side. Perfect for the boy.
It's too small for father.
Careful, brother. Leah's not used to you back. Cutting through.
I think you have to line them up properly.
I just need them out the way. Out the way. Hello, please.
Here's what I was complaining about the game, despite the fact that it's Ren playing it.
Someone says if Cal was a serial complainer. This just in. The obvious is obvious.
This just in, go fuck yourself.
This just in. Fuck me yourself, coward.
So this is the part that Tyr took from Greece.
Oh yes, damn. Claire's announced that she's going to make a Naruto Girls sticker sheet.
Sweet.
She's obsessed with her. She really likes Ino's design.
Oh, tell you what I got. Naruto cookbook.
Yeah, you showed me that.
And I'm making which week? The first thing I'm doing is from Boruto.
That's interesting. So Kratos is depicted on some of these ends. I knew you were going to go for some. I knew someone was going to make that joke.
What'd you find?
I like him wearing the Pharaoh's hat. That's fine.
Do not forget why we are here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm making the Shadow Clone Jutsu Super Sour Burger.
Oh, lovely.
So I've started the pickling of the 11, so it's going to take 2 weeks to pickle.
So why is it a Shadow Clone Jutsu?
Because it's one of Boruto's favourite recipes, is the Super Sour Burger.
Oh, right, okay.
He's obsessed with burgers in the way that Naruto is obsessed with ramen.
God, that's such contrived character stuff.
Oh my, yes. Many gods.
Good or bad?
It's not as simple as that, I'm afraid.
Look from column A, look from column B.
Yeah.
Well, we were both right then. Indeed. What do you reckon? Will the food arrive before the end of stream by accident?
Hopefully not.
Considering where he is now, I'd say the chances are slim.
Where is he?
Up St. Martin's Way.
Okay.
I've just realised I might be giving away our address. I don't know. Try not to give away my address.
Hell, I think you're fine.
Like, had recipes from Boruto. That's a 1 star. I can't believe they had a Phyllis show burger.
Oh, I'll weigh you.
They had 2 burgers from that show because they also had the green chili burger that he likes.
I suppose you know any. I guess they had. I guess it includes it in the about the recipe section. Of
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
I hate those sections. Just tell me what I need to do to make the food. I don't need a fucking life story. Ow.
Oh, I quite like the context sometimes.
No,
I don't like if it's too long, but if it's like a paragraph, I'm like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. When I'm looking up recipes online, it's just like, God.
Oh no, those are the worst. I'll give you that one. It's like, fuck.
I don't care that your nan lived in Tibet and then gave you the fucking recipe from that. Just tell me how to make it.
Yeah, if you just said that one, I would have been like, oh, that's nice. Like a paragraph of it. But if you're going to go to a whole fucking blog post, like, oh, fuck right off.
I really like those cookbooks that are just like a lot of contained recipes on one page, and like there might be like a little bit of context behind the dish, in which case fair enough, because you want to know a little bit about it. But don't give me the fucking. I don't need to hear about your weekly life story in the blog post.
What I'm doing now a lot more is getting to sort of save on food wastage and buying sort of a 300-gram pack of fresh lasagna sheets.
Yes.
And sort of like doing different sauces each day. With like, because half of that packet of those is enough for one person.
Nice.
So I'm not overdoing the amount of pasta I'm doing.
Lovely.
Thank you, Jamie Oliver.
You're welcome, Jamie Oliver. She said.
What did you see in that vault that set you off?
It is not important.
Seemed important to you.
I meant to do something with this.
We're going to get the next one for the Game of Thrones ring.
Well, on my failings.
Do I?
Wow. That was almost an apology. Well, I guess you do like to smash pottery.
Where are you going, pal?
Where does this want me to go now? So, where have I been then? So
Seriously, mate, here's me, here's where he is.
Oh, and he's...
Where's he going?
I've no idea.
Stands to reason the second ring should behave like the first. Just need to capture the wind.
Yes, I know. I'm waiting for it to come round.
I hate that so much. Yes, well done, Becca. We know what flour is. Now, how about you teach me how to make this?
God, oh my God! Give me the fucking wind!
I love that. Elliot saying, "I hate that so much." Yes, well done, Becca. We don't know what fucking flour is. How about you teach me how to make a fucking cake?
Naturally.
By the way, Ren, you got 2 minutes.
Okay, well, fuck. Oh my God! Are you
Get closer?
You get closer. Fuck this fucking stupid thing. Fuck you, game. Give me the thing.
And apparently, I'm the serial complainer.
Yeah, the difference is I know it's a me issue. You just think puzzles in games bad game design.
No, I still say it's just a me thing, but at the end of the day, I say
no, you don't. You say it ruins the pacing, which is an objective.
That's the reason I don't. But I say that's the reason I don't like it. I don't say it's objectively a bad thing.
I'd say if you say something ruins the pacing, that means it's more of a criticism than that sort of me thing.
No, with Resident Evil, I would say that's the reason I don't like them.
Yeah, which is broadly against what most other people think.
I don't care if it hurts me or not. I want to learn.
No, I've been. Most people agree with me about the train puzzle in Free Remake.
Sure. So one-off. Hang on.
You can't find that. Other way around.
Yep.
Don't think you. To your right.
Huh? Oh. Oh. Nice.
I can be taught.
I thought those saws were scary.
Indeed. 2 minutes, is it 7?
Not quite yet.
Probably going to make me
1 minute.
Did you dread at all? Being a god? On an adventure in some amazing place?
You trying to fix this? This is going to be hilarious.
Maybe Mother wanted us to have a little fun.
I want to kill it.
Everything we've seen.
Oh no, you need to get upwards because you can't see it from there. You need to get up there.
Should we do that? Oh.
That would do it.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's 7 o'clock now, so I think get up here and then hit the save button.
Yep, sounds good.
Green giant.
Fuck. I'm so tired.
Oh, that was convenient.
Very helpful. God, okay, can I save it now?
No, just fight this guy and then save it. Axe time.
Yeah, I was just about. Why didn't it let me? Hello? What? The axe?
You still got the...
Oh, I got it right.
Still in the bloody...
Yeah. I was wondering about that. Why is this not helping now? Oh. It's annoying that 2 hits don't quite kill those things. Ow. Fuck you.
I want to go home! Fuck you guys! You die too! My pizza waits me!
Oh, you're alive.
Funny, that's what you say every time I come at the door.
Yeah. Oh, you still exist.
Yes, Ren, I'm still allowed to exist.
Who gave you permission? Ow.
In this case, Bev did.
Did you tell me something, Cal?
No, but if anything I've got to get approval for anything, it usually goes through her.
Fair.
Or she normally has to tell me, you don't need to get approval. You're the director.
What's that? Oh, it's nothing.
And I'm saying, yeah, but I want to do it I want to do some things by committee.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck this!
Right.
Right, kill this thing and then we're ending.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my god, there's another one.
And seriously, where are you, Cal? You cannot be this lost.
What, is he me or something?
Even you couldn't get this lost.
It's a bold statement, Cal.
He's going towards Newton.
Yeah?
Seriously, that's where he is. How do you get this lost?
Maybe you forgot something.
Yeah, well, don't do it when you're carrying my dinner.
What do I have to press? Is it... What button is that?
Give it here.
There you go.
For fuck's sake.
I don't know. Okay. Thank you very much for joining us, guys.
We'll see you on Thursday for River City Girls 2.
We shall indeed. Goodbye.